yeah.
Listen, when I come in the room, like the moderator says, "Hi, Tyleem," you know, like they do up with all of y'all. They say, "Hi, Tyleem." If you could say your name and the platform which you're representing, you have 4 minutes. Go, and then boom. And I always be like, "Thank you." You know, I'm always like, every time it's thank you so much. Like, just not like this is directed to the moderator. So at the end, when it gets close to that time, and she's like, "Yo, wrap it up," then and then after you finish, and then they say, "Thank you, Talim," you're like, "Oh, thank you so much." It's always politeness. So I think that goes a little bit, and also maybe likability. If you got a likable attitude and energy like you did, you were funny. Like you the questions were great. The cast seemed to enjoy you. I feel like maybe the moderator also shares those sentiments, and so in those cases, you might get a little extra time, whatever.
Right.
It might be that asshole that's in there saying some shit. Get this motherfucker out of here. And she's like, "Yeah, I don't like it either."
Yeah. That's why I wanted to immediately make it because I was in, like you said, we meet in the lobby and we're with other people, and then they have their agendas, and mine is always going to be to get as many laughs and as many moments as we can. Yeah. So for that, I have my last portion of this. Go ahead, Kira.
This was my first time doing anything like this at all.
Yeah.
My what is it? The break room? Dry as shit. Dry as a motherfucker in there. I'm like, all right, I guess I'll just sit here and make pretend I'm sitting on my computer. Feel like I got 18 things to do, and I'm not. Yeah, okay, all right, we'll do that. But yeah, no. At least you know what happened to me. I was told, everybody gets 4 minutes. That's the email that's going around. 4 minutes. I'm all right, cool. I can get 2 questions into that. That's gonna be easy. Oh, my bad. Sorry, y'all. Because of time, now we're cutting you down to 3. And I'm like, well,
wow. That's
3 minutes. Bet I'm not doing 3 minutes, but go off. I'm not doing 3 minutes. Everybody else can have the 3.
That's robbery, man.
I'm getting my robbery.
I do wonder though how much if that was attributed to somebody going overtime. You know what I'm saying? Because I know, like in the world of comedy, right? When we go up and do stand up, normally if you're not headlining or featuring, you got like 5 minutes, 10 minutes. You know what I'm saying? And if you start trying to steal time, they're gonna let you know. I'll just say this real quick and then I'll show the rest of it. I'll never forget when I was getting into comedy, right? In one of my first years. I was blessed with the opportunity to open up for this dude named Dean Edwards, who was a Saturday Night Live cast member with the afro. You know what I'm saying? Real funny dude. And I was at the Fort Lauderdale Improv, right? I wasn't even supposed to be on the show, but I happened to be there because I did a show the night before, but I was there for the weekend because I had another show somewhere else. But I was like, I'm gonna chill out. So I went up and me and Dean was in the back, and Dean was one of them dudes. Like at the time, I was like in my, I would say probably like, I was younger, but Dean was like, "Yo, you listening to this new Joel Ortiz?" And I wasn't really, but I wanted to get down with him. So I was like, Joel. He's like, "Yo, you gotta listen to this." And he lets me listen. And I was like, "Yeah, oh, that's what's up." He's like, "Yo, you want to open up?" I was like, "I can do some time." He's like, "Yeah, sure." So he gives me 5 minutes. I go up and I destroy. I don't say that much, Ty. I go up at the Fort Lauderdale Improv and I kill it. Like I'm talking about like damn near walk off standing ovation. But man, if Dean wasn't angry as hell. When he came back, he was like, "Yo, what are you doing?" I was like, "Yo, I just opened up." He's like, "Nah, man, I gave you 5 minutes, bro." And then the dude was standing next to him, and the dude next to him was like, I was like, "How much time I did?" He's like, "You did 17 minutes."
God damn. Yes.
Wow, man.
No, bro, that's violent.
I was killing. She's like, "Nah."
Whole set, bro.
He's like, "Nah." And so that was a hard lesson to learn in my infancy in the world of comedy, man. So hopefully he doesn't remember that. But Dean's hella cool, man, especially for somebody he didn't even much know like that. And like I said, I hope he didn't. Now listen, I'm gonna keep this 100 with y'all. There is more interview for us to explore. In fact, I wouldn't even say the best part, but some of the additional stuff, which includes Ashley, is going to be on the chopping block here as well. But what we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to hold this for the end of the show, because right about now, we got some special guests that we would like to speak with, if it's okay with you guys. So, without further ado, Kira, I ain't gonna lie. I don't want to not do Midnight Comics the justice that they deserve because these lovely young ladies and the team have put together such dope projects. And since this Kickstarter still does have a couple more days until it's closed, would you mind just bringing them in and letting us know what we love so much about them and Kickstarter Comics and why they should go ahead and invest in this project?